You didn't snitch. You took the time.
No, they offered me a deal. They came back like multiple times. Like I was in the county jail, locked up, you know, in solitary, and they just send dudes down every week. Like, hey, did you change your mind? Did you change your mind? There's still time. Like all the way up to the date of my sentencing.
And did they know exactly who they were going for? They knew your connect, they knew everything?
No, they knew almost nothing.
Okay, that's why, okay.
So that's the reason. If they come and arrest you and say nothing, you're fucked.
What do you mean?
When they just say, come with me, we've got a warrant out, like you're done.
Yeah.
It means they already have an indictment, they have you on a wiretap.
They don't need anything from you.
Exactly. But the day I got arrested, they spent hours interrogating me. That means they don't really know anything.
It's like poker. When you have a good hand, you're quiet, and when you're bluffing, you're blustery and loud and talking a lot of shit.
Correct. So criminals forget that too, right? It's like they stumble over themselves trying to talk their way out of it. If they keep asking you questions, it means they've got a nugget, but like they're trying to get you to spill the beans. So I just clammed up. You know?
So you had enough separation between you and the cartels and the mafia.
Well, here's the thing. I wasn't working for the cartels. That was just the re-up. That was just the connect.
Yeah, let them know.
So
I don't work for you.
Exactly.
No, y'all work for me.
They tried to get me to work
my
for
weed
them.
Mexicans.
You're a freelance.
That's crazy talking about El Chapo like that. El Chapo, bro.
You better relax, bro.
But that's accurate. Are they not Mexicans?
But they are. It's a Mexican cartel.
Yeah, the way you said it just felt
That was fucked up that you told them to meet you at Home Depot, bro. That's crazy. Like, there's other places you can meet them at.
Well, that's how I met them. That's how I met the Connect landscaping. So no, they tried to get me to work for them at one point though.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I would
Depot
go.
did? They reached out. Home Depot reached out.
So I would go to them and I'd say, okay, give me like 50 joints, give me 50 pounds, right? And they saw I was moving it so quick, so they would be like, hey, why don't I give you 50 more? You no pay, you come back. You pay me when you bring it back.
They want to give you it on consignment.
Exactly. And I'm like, no. I'm not taking shit from you. Because there's no way when you're in their debt, if something fucks up, it's like, now I owe you 150 racks.
Okay, hold on. I got a question about that. Will they ever give you shit, have someone rob their own shit from you, so you're now in debt to them?
No way. No way. They're super logical, dude. Mexicans, believe it or not, just like me and you. I had no idea. These people are just
Believe
about
it or
business.
not?
Yeah. So no. I mean, in Mexico, if they want you to smuggle some shit, they might kidnap a family member and be like, you have to mule this across, right? But no, on the state side, no. It's all business.
Okay, I want to get to the beginning of the story, but first, this is the number one question I'm sure you're asked. It's the one that everybody's thinking at home. You're locked up.
Yep.
You're a pretty little white boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Never felt prettier. Never felt prettier in there.
But you're a tall tree to climb.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it would take 2 or 3 of them. You know?
So
You know what?
did it?
No.
Nothing?
Unfortunately.
You got tried though?
Because if it had, I'd have a fucking Netflix special. I'd be the male in the net, dude. I'd be the male in the net. Come on, stop, dude.
Wait a minute.
I regret it.
Okay, so you're locked up in Oregon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's at no point is there any?
No, because as soon as I hit the main line in the county jail,
They weren't watching old school and getting tempted by the real life version sitting right there in the cell.
No, because I faded immediately. Like immediate stand-up fade is a fight, you know? So it's like they test you right away. Like you can't even live on the main line, which is the like general population.
Yeah.
You have to fight right away.
Translate everything.
Okay, so if you refused, as soon as you like get to county jail, put your things down, you don't even get a chance to eat. You just walk out and you say,
empty stomach,
who am I fighting?
slugfest.
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah, and you're in like you're in these plastic sandals
And
they
you
give
knew
you.
already that this was going to go down? Like somebody told you?
Yes, they warned me. The dudes on the chain, as I was getting let in, they were like, this is what time it is. You know, like to their credit, they were nice. They prepped me. So it was this big fucking skinhead dude. He had just got locked up.
A white wanted to fight you?
A white? Yeah. Oh, it's white on white. It's rarely.
It's in Portland, bro.
No.
That's a good point, Al.
Plenty of blacks in the county jail in Portland.
Well, actually, it might be progressive to say too many. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually...
Yeah, we gotta stop
there are too many.
putting all these blacks in prison, bro.
Exactly, dude.
That's the angle I was coming from.
That's a great point.
Right. What's that, the 14th Amendment? What is it?
Yeah, 14th.
13th?
Yeah, 13.
13th Amendment.
Yeah.
We got to gentrify the prison system.
Exactly.
Really.
Yeah.
We got to move some more white people in there.
No, yeah. It's the only place that's diverse in Portland is the jail.
Yeah. Okay, so this big white motherfucker steps to you.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's and his name is Cameron, and he's got like the swastika right there, and you know it's meth and all that shit. So so he walks up, and he fucking, I think I got like my paperwork. Like I'm sitting at a little desk in the day room, and I'm just fucking making notes and shit, like looking at what they're charging me with, like holy shit, I'm fucked. And he just fucking pushes it off the table, and he's like punk check, you know. And everybody, it's like being in the lunchroom. And somebody took your milk in high school and dumped it all over your sandwich. You know what I mean? So everybody's looking and they're like, you better go, dog. So we just fucking found a little blind spot in the bathroom and I wrapped my knuckles with like toilet paper, right? Because I don't know how to fight, you know, but I knew I just had to fucking drop him, hit him as hard as I could from the jump. It was the only way I was gonna have a chance. So we went in there and we just fucking faded for like a minute.
How small is the space? Smaller than this studio?
It's about, the bathroom's about this size, and then you just, there's a little corner with no cameras, and you just duke it out, just one-on-one, like the fairest fight. Yeah, I caught him.
And you said the guard basically...
And then he caught me 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
Yeah, he tuned me up. He absolutely tuned me up.
But there was some respect that you actually fought back.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So it's not necessarily about winning, but it's about showing you're not pussy.
Exactly.
Not worth the trouble to... In your video, you said it was over a cinnamon roll?
That was a different...
Okay.
That was going to the next jail.
Okay.
You know? So it's like, by the time I actually ended up getting locked up, like going to prison, I'd been in like 4 or 5 fights, been to the hole.
Okay.
My security level was like the highest you could be. So next thing you know, I'm in a maximum security prison with killers, and I'm in there over a weed beef.
Yeah.
You know? But it's like, what was I supposed to do? I had to fight, but that's what kicked my security clearance up.
How many different prison systems were you in?
So,
including the jail.
So you hit like the holding tank when you first get arrested.
Yeah.
Then you're in what would be the equivalent of like the detention center downtown, downtown Manhattan, like the Tombs.
The Tombs, yeah.
And then when you find out you're not getting out, you're not bailing out, you're not taking the deal, so they're not kicking you out.
Yeah.
That's when you get sent to like what would be Rikers, which is long-term county jail holding, right? So I'm at the Portland equivalent of Rikers. Okay, and I was in there for like 8 months, and you know, fighting my case, fighting inmates, all that shit.
Yeah,
and then
I saw some video where you said I didn't see sunlight for 8 months. I'm like, bro, you're from Portland. We're not about to feel bad for you. You were built for this,
dog. Oh my God,
you did a light 8 months. Yeah, I did 28 days though, but it's cool.
I'm sorry, Alex.
Sweden, no big deal.
28 days in Sweden.
28 days.
This is the prison outfit they wear there.
What did you get locked up for? Just being black?
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
wild.
Yeah.
What is
being black and fighting a white?
What the fuck?
Caught the fade over the Swedish meatballs and shit, you know.
What do you get locked up for? What is Swedish jail like?
It's like summer camp.
Sounds like idyllic.
That shit is so nice.
It sounds too.
I had my own room, IKEA furniture,
He was
TV.
watching 90 Day Fiancé.
Yeah.
And actually
amazing.
I had this thought as I was listening to your stuff. Jail sounds so awful. Because you're like clearly a smart dude, and you're like, yo, selling drugs is a thing you can do and make money at. But the deterrent is I would get killed in jail immediately. If you're in Europe, where jail's not that bad, there's not really that deterrent. Like, it's almost kind of good jail is as rough as it is in America.
Yeah.
It's like career criminals that do shit over.
Well, that's why Europe is like the coke capital right now. That's why everybody, like the cartels, make way more money in Europe.
Yeah.
You know, if you can get your bricks, like a brick wholesale at the border right now, you know, in America is like 18 grand. Over there, it's like 60. You know, in Australia, it's like 100
and they
wholesale.
love coke out there.
They love coke.
Why
Those
can't they
fucking
make it in
animals,
like
bro.
Cambodia or something like that? Is the climate not right for it?
I don't know, because they make heroin down there.
Yeah.
Tons of heroin, tons of meth. I don't know. They're figuring it out, though.
Yeah.
They probably will. But it's like, it's wild, man.
They got the best and brightest on it. You know what I mean? The R&D.
Those Asians will figure it out.
The R&D for heroin.
So you go through like all these different systems, and every one you got to be thinking they're going to try to butt fuck me. Or is that just the regular person's fear. Because my fear about jail is the butt fucking. I saw some locked up shit where the dude was like the booty bandit and he was talking. I'm sure everybody's seen that clip where he was just going around. He was butt fucking people. So that's like my deterrent. Like that's the reason why I obey the law for real.
But
it's my fear of butt fuck.
It's not until you go to prison, like the long-term sentences. But if you're in jail, most of these people are getting out within a year or two.
That's the worst.
They not
because they're doing it for the love of the game, bro. You know what I mean? They're not even doing it for like
on the neck. Like it's
exactly.
Awful. Yeah, that's tough.
So maybe that's... Which we can almost respect more. Yeah. You know? He's not doing it for cup of noodles. He's not doing it for cigarettes. No. He just loves you.
So this premise almost got him in a fight in the Village Lantern like years ago. I don't know if you remember. He said, the only reason I don't want to go to jail is the butt fucking, otherwise I'm stealing everything. Yeah. Some guy got super offended.
Oh, that he was locked up.
Started talking shit, and then Andrew was about to go fight him upstairs, and then literally his dad walked up and was like, "What are you doing, son? What's going on?"
Your dad?
You remember
my
that?
dad. That was a
is this a dream?
Wild. Yeah, it feels like a dream.
It's so wild.
No, there was a prison dude. I guess they get sensitive about that butt fucking shit.
He called dad. He's like, "Yo, dad, I got a guy. He's waiting for me.
We got to fuck up this booty bandit." No, but is that a thing that like prison dudes are sensitive? Because the second I'm watching your shit and I'm like, "Yo, 2 years. If you didn't choose up as part of a gang."
No. But I mean, also my cellie. Jimmy was a shot caller for the Hells Angels in there, so I really lucked out.
So did he look after you a little bit?
Yes, he was my cellmate, and they put me in there obviously because like I'm the squarest one. They're gonna put with the roughest dude to try to like deter. You know, they try to keep everybody separate. Right. You know, so he was a big reason I probably didn't get killed. I was worried about the sticking, bro. Well, this kind of sticking, you know what I mean? Front sticking, you know? So I was just, butt fucking was the last thing I was worried about. I swear to fucking God. I swear to God, dude. 90% of the gay shit that goes on in there is consensual, bro. Consensual.
And then they come out and they're like, I was raped or whatever.
No,
right?
The saying
like these women in Hollywood, right?
Jesus Christ.
I don't know about that.
He's trying to go there.
I don't know.
Yo, what's going on? You're not selling this story to nobody, Johnny.
I'm trying to work, dog. What are you doing to me, bro? God damn, bro. I got felonies and shit. I can't get employed already. This guy's trying to put a fucking skin beef on me. God damn, bro.
Wow, so the gay shit is consensual.
Yeah, we had a saying in there.
Yeah.
It was called 6 months. 6 months to the gate. That meant if you quit doing gay shit, like me and you were straight, we've been in there maybe 20 years or so. You know, we're getting sweet, we're fucking, sucking, whatever it is. If we quit doing it 6 months before we get out, it's not gay, you're good. You go back to your life.
That's hilarious.
That's facts. That's like hilarious. That's like written into the fucking rule book, dude. That's funny. Yeah. What's the logic? Me and Mark could be like, we gotta hurry up, dog. We're getting out in about 7.5 months.
You've been on good behavior. You're getting out of here.
Now remember, he did 3 years, so you had 2.5 years to do some gay shit.
And trust me, if I could have seen this like woke society we were coming into, like at least the fucking tongue kiss.
Like you would have been in on it a little bit.
Of course, it would have been like buying Apple stock in like the 80s, you know what I mean? Like, well, I couldn't see what was coming, dude. I thought, like, I'm like from that era where like being straight was like, you were like proud. You're like, I never sucked a dick, you know? And now it's like, you can't even say that. Take that part out.
You never sucked a dick?
No.
Wow, dude.
And I'd be fucking
loser over
and I'd be fucking, look at this long neck. Like, I'd be great at it, you know what I mean? I'd take a fucking lifer's black cock in a heartbeat. But,
okay, so you went out unscathed.
Yes, I went out unscathed. I mean, no, but not like, no, there was like traumatic shit, bro. You can't call that shit unscathed, but just unscathed in the ass.
Yeah. Okay, who is the scariest person that you saw in jail?
Man, I mean, like, dude, I'd be in the fucking prison shower, and I'd see like some lifer black dude with like a tattoo tear and like an abnormally small penis, and I'd be like, that motherfucker will kill you. You know what I mean? Like I would see a dude like that.
Guy.
I'm like, that's probably why he's in here. You know, it was shit like that. It was dudes you wouldn't expect, or like, you know, the guy that had killed his wife, like the professor. You know, the genius that had murdered his wife with poison. You know what I mean? Like weird dudes like that. Like that, those were the scariest motherfuckers because they had nothing to lose, right? And they weren't like gang-banging criminals. Like gang-banging killers that have killed over drugs or respect. It's kind of all in the game.
Yeah, you know what you're getting into. Killing your wife with poison.
Yeah, Schulz is like, okay, tell me exactly what happened. You've been married like a year and a half already.
Just a year and a half.
So it's
Poison takes a long time to be married. I'm not as good at it. No, but that is a good point. Those are the scariest motherfuckers. If you had to go shoot somebody for some get back, that's different than like just being an absolute bona fide psychopath. So you're in there with psychopaths. So at any point in time, they could snap.
Yeah. Well, bro, the first night locked up with Jimmy, I know he's doing life.
Jimmy's your Hell's Angel cellmate.
Bro, I'm sitting there with my pen, like a pen. That's all I had, and I'm sleeping. I'm not sleeping. I'm sitting here. I'm on the bottom bunk. He's on the top bunk. The whole night, I'm just sitting there with the pen cap off, just like, this motherfucker rushes me, I'm gonna try to hit him in the artery or some shit like that. You know, like didn't know. Because he didn't talk to me. I didn't know if he was going to snap and fucking come down and try to kill me.
Yeah, and then when do you ingratiate yourself to him?
The next day. And the next day, he was like, I can see you're a good kid. And he gave me a shank. He gave me a burner. Yeah. And he was like, I wouldn't leave unless you go off to like work or off to, you know, do something away from other inmates. I would at least have this shit on you.
And when you're like meeting these dudes, is there like a method to you becoming their friends? Are you feeling energy? Are you trying to make them laugh? Are you just giving them their space, letting them reach out to you?
Yeah, that for sure.
What is the angle?
For sure. So, because you can't just go talk to like a dude doing 20, 30 life. You can't you're like a freshman trying to talk to a super senior.
Did any of them think you were a chomo?
No, because they know your paperwork.
That's a child molester.
No, bro.
If you're like a tall white dude, they just assume they're like, oh yeah, he's diddling kids.
I would assume that. Yeah.
I'm fucking fucked both of you.
No, because I wouldn't think you're a drug. I would think you touch kids before you're a drug kingpin.
Well, but
for a Mexican cartel.
They got your paperwork though.
Yeah.
So as soon as you go in,
I walk in with that shit.
Bro, of course. Well, you do though. No, they demanded shit.
How did you know a nickname for child molesters, bro?
Yeah, for real. That's peculiar, man.
That's a lot of people think
that's super peculiar, man.
Yeah.
You gotta protect yourself from chomos, dude. Because I'm always, when I was a kid, I was afraid I was gonna get diddled. So I'm always on the lookout.
Oh, that is.
But he didn't ring any bells, so you're good.
Yeah.
No, so they know as soon as yeah, bro.
The guy tried to ingratiate himself with one term, really blend in. I know jail culture, you picked the one term. That's the wrong one.
Why are you so giddy about it?
I know, too.
Like criminals. I hang out with hardened criminals, so me and my, felon friend can ingratiate ourselves together, you know?
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm commiserating.
You know that thing I said about not getting raped in prison? I don't know, dude.
I'm not gonna get raped, bro. I'm not gonna get raped.
No.
Did you have to get down with like white power dudes just for safety?
No, I refused. So that's why, like, that's
I'm like,
Yeah, no, I swear to God, because it's like they were like, we don't want you playing basketball with the blacks. We don't want you playing dominoes. I'm like, well, how would you like me to associate with them now? Like, what else do you want me to do?
Oh, and you played ball in that.
Yeah, I was a hooper too. So I had good paperwork. I had a good crime. And I was a good hooper. So like that's what that's how I got my respect.
Yeah.
You know. So
wait, but they let you play ball?
Yeah, bro, they insisted on it. My first day in locked up, I was walking around the yard. I talk about this in the show. And the black dudes were running. It's good running there too at OSP. Or no, this was at Two Rivers. And they saw the height and they were like, get over here. Yeah. Motherfucker.
No, but I mean the white power guys, they didn't mind?
I mean, I honestly think it was a combination of Jimmy, my cellie, and the black dudes. Because they wanted me to run, dude. They wanted me to hoop with them.
Are the Hell's Angels separate from white power?
White power is just a blanket term for white gangs. So
gotcha.
There's like the Aryan Brotherhood. That's the big one in like California prisons.
That's white power.
That's a fucking gangster. If I was in a California prison, I probably would have had to like, you
have to, right?
Would have to put in work or like go to protective custody or, it would have been bad, dude.
And if you go to protective custody, you basically in with the chomos,
You're in with the chomos, you're in with the snitches, that shit.
So you could argue that might even be worse because now you're just fraternizing with child molesters all day.
Absolutely. And then somebody gets to you in general population, and they say, you got to kill one of these motherfuckers, or next time, or exactly.
Oh, the stress.
Yeah, so it's stressful as fuck,
Wait a minute.
bro.
But you are killing a child molester, right? Like.
Yeah, but then you gotta go do life.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. So
I'm not doing that.
So the thing that I'm curious about is like, do you think that you handled the stress better because you handled stress outside with the drug dealing? So in other words, do you think like your cortisol levels are operating at a much lower level Or you just become acclimated to being in a stressful environment?
It took about a year. It takes about a year to get acclimated in jail, to be like, okay, this is where I'm at, this is my home. You know, you look around, it was honestly the hair loss. You look around at all these bald motherfuckers just stressed out, and I was like, that's what's gonna make me calm down.
You couldn't get the Propecia?
No, you can't get Propecia in there. They don't have it on commissary. You can get meth
in the fucking prison, you can't get Propecia?
Bro, I should have smuggled in balloons.
100%.
The fucking hair pills.
Finasteride.
Hims. Yeah.
Are you on it now?
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, you too, right?
I've been on it since I'm 24 years old.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Come on, bro. Look at me. Look at me, though.
I know.
Look at me.
I know. Yeah, it's thin,
You're
but
a little worried
there.
about it. Like, you're combed over, but like this right here,
I
is 24.
I got a Jewish doctor in the Valley, though. We're going to get, the hairline's coming down. Yeah. Next time I'm on here, I'm going to look like a Mexican guy. It's going to start at the eyebrows, son. It's going to start at the eyebrows and go back.
Yeah. Listen, you got to do the
turkey.
Oh, I was about to say turkey, but I don't know if that's... Like, obviously, with what happened in Turkey, there's a horrible...
yeah, I'm not going to Turkey. I heard Turkey, they're like the kingpins of the hair, the hair
teeth and hair is just immaculate.
That's like Colombia.
And you get it for like 3,000. You could do Colombia, too.
Colombia is... Turkey is to hair transplants what Colombia is to tits. So they fucking set up... I was going to invest in a business down there back when I was balling. This guy who I met there was like, I'm setting up this company where we recruit... you know, chicks in the States who don't have fake tit money.
Cheap.
Exactly, a whole package.
Nice hotel, dinner,
100%,
fly them back.
Yep.
They do that with Turkey.
It's unreal, dude.
Yeah, smart.
Damn,
that would actually really work with you because you have all your hair.
I'm thick up here.
Exactly.
Yeah. We just got to bring it down like a centimeter.
I know you got some money stashed, bro.
I got money.
I know you got some money stashed.
Oh, from the... No, not anymore. Not anymore. No.